Over the past few years, Bitcoin has been a hot topic for investment. While some people have become rich from it, others have lost money because they didn't understand it well. That's why I'm making this video, to give beginners like you a basic understanding of Bitcoin before you decide to invest or not. We'll cover 4 main questions. What is Bitcoin and why is it powerful? Will Bitcoin become the main cryptocurrency in the future? How can you invest in Bitcoin? And finally, is it a smart investment or a risky one? Let's dive in and find out. In the case of a currency or just in business as a rule, one usually takes the lead and wins the entire market share. You may not have any information about QL, AltaVista, InfoSeek, or the web and the search engines. No, what you know is just Google. Facebook is the social network you have today, not Friendster, LiveJournal, or MySpace. Everything in the industry is determined by one thing, and this is exactly what might occur with cryptocurrency. Therefore, the question is, will Bitcoin be the cryptocurrency that will really fly high and be the most widely used one on the internet in the future? The chances are high that it will because it is already in the leading position. In light of this, Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey stated the following about it: all the people of the world can change the direction of the internet because it is a jointly constructed platform by all. Bitcoin is the same. The internet was used as a platform for it. Bitcoin, in my opinion, is now the best example of what the internet has been longing for, a native currency. The adoption of a native money at the end of the day is what matters the most. Agreement must be obtained by the fact that there is a value exchange, and Bitcoin is the most potential way to perform this. In this we can know about Litecoin, Dash, Monero, or Ripple, but if you stop someone on the street and ask him if he has any idea about Bitcoin, you are likely to get a positive answer. Hold on, before moving any further, make sure you subscribe for more such videos. Alright, let us briefly review the steps involved in investing in Bitcoin before we address the most crucial query. The question arises, is Bitcoin a good option for investors? To buy Bitcoin, you will essentially follow the 3 steps as described below. First step. The first and the most vital thing is a wallet. It should be kept in a wallet where it can be used like cash. The only thing that Bitcoin differs from is a digital wallet that you use to transfer, receive, and save Bitcoins. You can purchase 2 different kinds of wallets: software wallets, which are available for computers and mobile devices. The use of a software wallet is recommended as it is the most convenient even with a little amount of Bitcoin. The second option is a hardware wallet that is the computer-connected gadget and is known to be more secure. Alright, so once you've got the wallet, second step comes with a number of risks, depending on the platform you are using to purchase Bitcoin. Coinbase and Gemini are the 2 best-known examples of this category. Step 3. Finally, the last step is to withdraw your Bitcoins from the exchange and then transfer it to your wallet once you purchase it through an exchange. It's absolutely a very easy process, but you need to decide whether or not Bitcoin is a good option to invest first. As we have been investing for some time, now we have come to the conclusion that evaluating it by risk and return margin is the optimal way to approach it. However, what is the possibility of something being lost and what is the possibility of something being gained? And what for the same person? Now let us talk about the risks while trading in Bitcoin. And that is the point. Using Bitcoin, you can't risk losing everything. In Bitcoin there is no gold standard. All the value is based on technology, and if consumers will not use it, this money will remain virtual. With each passing day, there is an increasing number of people who have knowledge about, use, and apply it. On the other hand, it is not certain that they would actually do that from now on. Then suddenly you end up with nothing if all of the investors decide to sell it and leave the platform. But, not just the drawbacks, there is also a big chance for Bitcoin. The profit is far more than the cost of risk. What's next? The prize. We can get to know how to do this. Thus gold, the similarity between Bitcoin and gold is very high. Contrary to the other function of money, which is the medium of exchange, its main function is as a store of value. Just like Bitcoin, it can be mined too. Similar to Bitcoin, the supply is limited as well. This is like Bitcoin, which is its hedge against financial crises. Approximately 13.7 trillion US dollars is the overall worth of all gold in the world. The capitalization of Bitcoin is estimated to be $74,000. It is 20 times smaller than the weight of gold. In the view of many experts, Bitcoin is believed to reach the same market capitalization as gold, which would result in a 10, 20, or even 30 times return on our investment. As we can't predict the future, it might be this way. Hence, we can consider Bitcoin as a way of investment which can bring more profit than loss. There would be balance if the options were either to lose everything or to double your investments. Instead, the potential is to be much more than twice. In this case, you stand to gain from the positive risk-reward ratio. But the question is that you shouldn't bet your whole financial fortune on the belief that the Bitcoin would always go up. Recall that there is such a possibility that you may forfeit all. At the end of the day, you should not invest more than you are willing to lose. That could be 1% or even 2% of your portfolio. If you are safe, you can be more bold and invest higher. But don't waste it. We have to not put all our assets into this cryptocurrency. It is not uncommon in the financial and tech communities to hear debates over the comparison of Bitcoin to traditional fiat currencies, like the US dollar. The Bitcoin supporters emphasize the fact that Bitcoin has a number of advantages that a fiat currency does not have, for example, decentralization, limited supply, and advanced technology. Some fans think that Bitcoin's feature set will enable it to break away from the fiat currencies, thus making Bitcoin the new financial standard, just like Tesla in the automotive industry. Inventing new technologies and an original approach to transportation established Tesla as a trendsetter in the industry. In the same way, the supporters of Bitcoin affirm that the decentralized character of the blockchain technology on which the currency is based can lead to a change in the way money is perceived and used. The decentralized nature of Bitcoin that is not controlled by any one organization or the government is of the most value to the people who are fed up with the existing monetary system, which is controlled by centralized authority like the central banks. The issue of inflation and the diminishing value of fiat currencies has gained traction due to the Federal Reserve's printing of trillions of dollars into the economy. This is what is prompting some people to go for assets like Bitcoin that can be used to counter inflation. And the recent extraordinary events that have occurred, like international lockdowns and state interventions, have made the weaknesses of this system more visible and emphasized the importance of alternative funding and investment tools. Bitcoin is the best choice for those who want to enjoy financial stability and independence, since it is strong enough to withstand economic instability and has no government control. However, it's also needful to understand that Bitcoin is a two-edged sword and there are both positive and negative aspects to it. Among the many arguments that the opponents of Bitcoin make to call its future as a mainstream currency into question are volatility, regulatory uncertainty, scalability issues, and environmental problems linked to mining. However, Bitcoin has a lot of instabilities and changes, and it is still a very risky asset despite the fact that it has many advantages over the fiat currencies and the ability to transform the financial system completely. It is hard to predict if Bitcoin will finally win fiat money and become the leading currency in terms of usage. This will probably be affected by a range of factors, including improved technology, revised regulations, and increased cultural approval. Thus, investors should conduct a thorough risk assessment before engaging in any activities related to Bitcoin, since it may also bring investment opportunities. You might be surprised at how much you appreciate yourself in the future. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest videos.